So I'm filming this on my phone. This is day one of our Disney trip. I made sure my bed is made because I always think it's important. Coming to make sure your room is at least as clean as it can get before you leave somewhere. I'm trying to look stunting. We'll see how that goes. I feel weird because I never wear hats, but I thought this hat looked pretty cool. So we're heading out to Disney right now. We were supposed to leave Saturday. We got pushed back to today, and I'll keep you guys informed. Hasta. Okay, bye. Hey guys, welcome to the second half of the video, also known as voiceover. I have a lot of information for you, so I hope you like my voice and get used to it because a lot more videos are going to be voiceovers from this segment. Here we are, getting ready to leave Denver, and here's Colorado from the airplane. I tried to be really artsy, but the window wasn't clean, so it just looks fuzzy. I'm sorry, guys. We were originally supposed to leave Saturday. We ended up leaving Monday because of Hurricane Matthew, but at least we're all safe, right? Even if we're a little bummed, we're safe. And here is, I believe, Lake Michigan, because we were doing a layover in Michigan. And I put it in here despite it being a poor quality video because, oh my gosh, that is the most water I've ever seen in my life. Like, I live in Colorado. It's the desert. Look how much water that is. What? And here we are in Orlando. Fastest trip ever, right? And showing you a view of the hotel in the Orlando airport. We stayed there once a very long time ago. Didn't stay in it this time. We were heading straight to Disney. So I have two very special people that are in this video with me. Not the Disney airport, which is just a really cool store that says Disney on it. This young gentleman in front of me right now is my nephew Casey. And then the other young gentleman that's standing next to him is my brother Thomas. And just showing you some interesting stores at the Orlando airport and trying to keep strangers' faces out of my videos. It's really hard and I fail at it a lot. But me, Casey, and Thomas came to Orlando by ourselves. We got into Orlando around 5 by ourselves. My parents were kind enough to let us come in much earlier than them, and we got separated and split up just because of the hurricane. We were even lucky to get in on Monday. You saw the Universal store. Here is the NASA Space Kennedy Center store. Kennedy Space Center, yeah, I hope I said that right. And just shout out to them. They're a really fun place if you don't end up going to Disney World or Universal. So we're by ourselves. We're going to be checking into the hotel by ourselves and all that jazz. But first we have to get there, and that's where we're heading to right now. Disney is kind enough to offer free transportation for those people who are staying on the resorts, and so right now we're on the Disney bus. Woo! Thought I would just throw in some clips from here, just kind of get you guys an idea of how it works. I don't want to talk too much during this part because there are really cool parts coming up. Not the cartoon part, this part. You ready? Welcome to Disney World, guys! Our bus was going to 2 or 3 stops. The first stop was Old Key West Resort. So these are the buildings from that resort. The second stop was Saratoga Springs Resort, which is our stop. I am very, very lucky to have the parents that I do. They are Disney Vacation Club members, which essentially means they have a timeshare with Disney. Their rooms are paid through the timeshare, so they basically have free rooms, and they when they go on vacation, we are allowed to stay with them for free. So for this trip, I had to pay for everything but the rooms, and that meant a lot to me. So I just shout out to them for being amazing. A lot of these scenes right here is just scenes because so much green, so much water. I'm again from Colorado, so I never see anything like this unless I go out of state. It's just crazy. And here we are actually at the Saratoga Springs Resort, and we're heading to the carriage house where we're going to check in and find out where our room is. And also, an important reminder, if you're staying on the resort, Disney has moved away from having the little sliding cars for your keys or for your tickets for Disney. They now have wristbands that you tap everywhere. So you'll see that when we get to the hotel room door. They no longer have sliding door key. You just tap your wristband on it and it unlocks, which I thought was super cool and ingenious, unless you lose your wristband, because your wristband is your life at Disney. And this is the carriage, guys, the carriage house. And here we are walking to our hotel room because we didn't want to waste any money tipping people. And we only have our carry-ons because Disney also offers to take your luggage to your room. So we only needed to worry about our carry-ons heading to Disney, which was very nice. It was a nice thing for Disney to do. So we're like, oh, we just have our carry-ons and we don't want to, spend our resort money to tip someone, which is a little rude, mind you, but I was also really keen to walk to our room just to kind of know where it is. The thing is, we've never been that far from like the carriage house, so we got lost a lot. It took us a very long time to find the room, and so a lot of the scenery is just us walking around trying to figure out where the room is and checking maps every 5 seconds. Upcoming is this really nice bush with red flowers on it, and I tried to get that in the video right here, and I do a really terrible job. I'm sorry. Oh, and you're going to be seeing that bridge later. I'm going to shut up and let you guys enjoy the scenery here in a second. I also want to say, you're going to notice my brother and nephew pulling ahead of me a lot. They started getting really frustrated. My brother started getting really frustrated because I think he assumed I was taking a whole bunch of pictures and just stopping to take a whole bunch of pictures when I was really making this video for him and me and my family to enjoy later, and of course for you guys to enjoy. Not everybody gets to go to Disney, and so I just hope this helps. So here I'm going to shut up, and I will see you guys when we start getting closer to the room. Okay, guys, we got into Orlando around 5. I think we got to the hotel room between 6 and 6:30ish, and we didn't want to waste a day at Disney, especially since we paid for it. So the first thing we did was drop off our carry-ons. Hey, welcome home. This is our door. This is our room. We dropped off our carry-ons and jumped on the next bus. Can you guess what park we're going to? Got some film of the park we're heading to. Now, I will give you a hint. It has 2, maybe 3 main attractions. It has my favorite ride in the park, if you know me well enough to know my favorite ride, but it involves an elevator. Okay, I'll give you guys a second to guess. If you guessed Hollywood Studios, you're right. My brother so helpfully pointing out where I needed to go check my bag. And just some footage for you guys. This is one of my favorite times to be at Disney, is during dusk. The lights are on, it's cooler outside, and people start leaving the park. We got into the park at 7:30ish, and it closed at 8. So through this whole walking, we are deciding between 2 rides only. Rocking Roller Coaster, which goes 0 to 60 in like 3 seconds, I believe, at a standstill position. You're not going up and then dropping. And then the Tower of Terror. And it's really important that we choose one of these rides because my nephew, who hasn't been to Disney in like 8 years, hasn't ridden either of them. And so we're gonna breaking them in hard. And we're basically right here just discussing, and choosing which one we're going to do. So my favorite is the Tower of Terror. That's my favorite ride out of all Disney rides. So the rest of this video is basically an homage to it while we decide. I also like to apologize for some of the shakiness in the video. I tried to fix it, but it didn't turn out too well. But it's okay, right?
So which one are we gonna hit first? Okay.
And here we go. We figured it out. We're heading to the Tower of Terror first. And I'm just gonna finish off the voiceover here, and I will see you guys later.
So Casey, how was the Tower of Terror for your first time?
Best start to the trip.
Best start to the trip. Casey was going on anything.
It lit up in Orlando.
Ah, such great. Going to Epcot tomorrow. I'm so excited.